hell are you doing here?
I've been here the whole time.
Really?
Literally 2 episodes I've been on here.
Who would have thought? It's the season finale of The Gifted. Oh my God, I'm so excited. What's up, guys? It's your boy, ETCW World Heavyweight Champion.
Of the world, Craig. Shit, not just the city, the world.
The Jersey Jackass B.C. Hit me up on all social media at Real Jackass B.C. RealJackass B.C. I'm once again joined by Mr. at MOVETHEJOYSTICK on Twitter. He is Captain Calm Cool Collected X. Quad X Matt back in the house.
That's right.
It's good to have you back on Gifted Talkers.
Yeah, I'm glad to be back. You know, I spent, so I say I've been here. I've been here at Kayfabe Studios, but there's an underground area where there's a whole bunch of people that live down there. They call themselves the Morlocks. I've been hanging out around them. He doesn't feed them, so it's really weird.
That is not true at all. There are no people under Kayfabe Studios that I do not feed.
They just they go for scraps and food and stuff.
That is not that deep.
We just got a girl who can open up portals. That's cool. We're able to go get some Captain Crunch now. Don't know why we don't get anything better than Captain Crunch, but that's all we get is Captain Crunch.
What's wrong with Captain Crunch?
Well, I feel like we should go for something like high protein, but we're going for Captain Crunch.
There's nothing wrong with Captain Crunch.
Yeah.
Captain Crunch is incredible.
Yeah.
Except it kind of cuts up your
I haven't felt the roof of my mouth in a while. I am numb.
Well, very excited. oMens, the season finale of The Gifted.
Yes.
Man, did they end on a strong note. That's for sure.
Yeah.
We'll get to it. Let's start out. We opened up with a flashback. Multiple flashbacks all episode long.
Yeah, and it was all built around... this whole episode was basically a foreshadow of what Reed was going to sacrifice later. And it was trying to build up that relationship so you really got that emotional connection between Reed and Mom.
Mm-hmm.
And you saw what they went through on July 17th. I can't remember the date. July 7th, I think, maybe. Anyway, it was in July. What happened on that fated day that we've revolved this entire series around. And then it goes into Reed's decision to, do more and be part of the mutant, solution. I don't know. It was, when we see the finale of what happens, it all makes all of that worth it. Mm-hmm. Leading up to that, though, it's a little boring. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, you know what? They've been doing this really well the last couple weeks. Is the flashback will air, and I'll be like, that was dumb.
Yeah.
Why did we watch that flashback? And then by the end of the episode, I'm like, oh, that flashback fit really well. That was really good.
Makes a lot of sense.
And I think they did that again with this one. I think this one, all these things, I'm like, and I was thinking that going into this one. I'm like, that was a dumb flashback. But they've been getting me on that.
Yeah.
So what are we gonna get me here? I did not see that finish coming.
No, not at all. That was, we like to talk about, on the show, we talk about, where we're headed, the trajectory of everybody's story arc, and I feel like, as opposed to last season, we were dead wrong this season about where everybody was headed to. And we can get to that in a moment, but...
I do want to say, and we're going to jump way out of place for this part, but I don't care. I called it the last 2 episodes. I've been saying it. Esme was going to leave her sisters.
You did, yeah.
And join. I've been saying, I'm like, this is going to happen. Yeah. Esme's going to turn and join the good side.
Yeah, I've been telling the Morlocks down there. I was like, man, he is on to something here. Esme is definitely going to be leaving.
However, we have also been calling since day one Turner's turn.
Yeah.
And that is just not happening.
No.
Even...
That dude hates the mutants.
Even when it gets to a point that you're like, all right, here it is. No, you're still just gonna stick with this, even though we can tell you don't agree with it. You're gonna do it anyway? Yeah? Okay.
That dude's stubborn, man. There are not many characters that are as stubborn as that guy.
So we open up, the purifiers have been sent to their apartment complex.
Yes. Yes.
Which you kind of figured, why have they not attacked before?
Yeah, because, like, you think about what happened in Season 1, I mean, like, I feel like they had a threat coming into their doorstep, like, almost every other week. Yeah. This week, or this season, I'm watching every episode, I'm like, why has no one followed them back to their apartment?
Yeah.
Why has nobody done anything like that? And then, sure enough, this episode, they finally went down and
it's pretty interesting because they get there and they're surrounding them from all angles, and they're asked, and they go, "Look, these aren't rednecks with guns. These guys are tactically set up.
These are rednecks that are tactically set up with guns."
And I'm not gonna lie, when this was really throwing me off when they kept calling him Proud Star. I'm like, his name is not Proud Star, it's Thunderbird.
Yeah,
Proud Star's his last name. It's John Proudstar.
Yeah.
Which makes me go, why is that not your mutant name? Because it's a pretty good name.
Proudstar isn't bad. But maybe if you want to go with a pseudonym, maybe you don't go with one that's like really on the nose.
Yeah, but at the same time, Proudstar is a Transformer.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So maybe that's why. I don't know. I don't know who came first. Yeah.
Crossover.
Yeah.
Proudstar's in the show. Hey, it's not.
So we have to go and stop Reva and the Uprising.
Right.
And so Mom's going downstairs to get guns.
Oh my god.
And I started cracking up. And
you started giggling.
Dude, when she pulls out the first gun, because here's why. Mom's just like, I don't got no powers, but I'm like the new female Punisher. Because the last couple episodes, she's just like, let's go.
This girl's dual-wielding pistols. And like the firefight that you have later on. Like, pop, 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 pop. Everybody else with powers is hiding. They're like, oh god.
And when she's pulling out the gun out of the Christmas decoration, Reed's like, where did you get all these? It's America. I can get some guns. And I just love it. They turned her into basically a Punisher, like a female Punisher.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, if you don't have any powers, you got guns. So... Yeah, I didn't know she was a good shot either. Like she just kept pop, 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 pop.
Well, you know, when you're a nurse, you learn to shoot. So
it's true. She is the Jane of all trades.
Jane of all trades. So anyway, as we get back up, the triplets have come in and taken Lauren and Andy.
Yeah.
Along with the hidden guy, Fade.
I hate that guy.
I know, and that's why I really thought at the end. That's why I thought I hate that because they've had history. Since season 1.
Major beef.
I really thought, hey, this is where he's gonna. Nope. Punisher Mom's gonna clack, pop, pop. So they take it, and I didn't think they were gonna go through with it. I thought they were going to stop them. They weren't gonna blow it. They blew this building up.
They straight up blew that up. That was crazy.
This is, to me, Matt. This is kind of a Magneto situation. An Apocalypse.
Yeah.
You know, the end of Apocalypse, Magneto's done some bad things.
Yes.
He's destroyed a lot of stuff, killed a lot of people, and then he's just kind of hanging out like, all right, I'll see you later. They at the end of this episode, they did blow up a building.
Yeah.
And they're just like, all right, what's up? What's the funeral for Dad on our same balcony? You think someone would know we're here?
I feel like y'all should move. You know...
Maybe. Okay, back into the episode. Yeah. Proudstar's going at, and what I was really excited to see in this battle scene, fight scene wasn't that good.
No.
Very weird cuts. The not rednecks with guns, the tactical unit, turns out to be rednecks with guns because they have crowbars and chains and legitimate, like, camo jackets, and they're literally just rednecks with guns.
They were rednecks with guns. Call a spade a spade. Yeah. They're rednecks with guns. Yeah, but I did. You know, I liked the outfit, the old school Thunderbird look that he had, like the costume, like that was sick.
And as bad as the editing was for him putting it on, I like that they showed us.
I did too.
You know, because sometimes they just don't show you that they're just like, okay, now he has it on.
Yeah, and you're like, wait, huh?
And you're like, so did he take time? Oh, well, he did take time.
He did take time.
So I always wonder about the Arrowverse. Does Mr. Terrific, like, is it like, hey, it's time to go, guys? All right, I need about 4 hours. I got to braid my hair.
I've heard that the Flash comes in.
I have heard that.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's I hated that scene, but I liked his outfit.
Yeah, Yeah, so when he causes a distraction, lets everybody else get away, he finally gets away. He's kind of off, not doing too well, and he's found by, oh god, leader of the Morlocks. Now I forgot his damn name.
Oh gosh, I don't even know.
I like the scene. He's like, hit me.
Erg.
Erg, there you go. Thank you. And he's just, hit me. I need some power. Hit me. I loved that. That was great. Because I've been wanting that since we had that whole big battle down below where I'm like, why isn't your team just giving you power? Like, someone hit him.
Seriously.
Like, all you got... Dude with the wind. I was about to say start blowing him. It wouldn't have gone over well.
What show are you watching?
There's a scene in Fighting with My Family.
Yeah.
That's reminiscent of that. It's really funny. It's freaking hilarious. But I'm like, come on, just do... And then that will hit him and he'll get power.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm glad we're on video and I can do that.
You got blown.
So then he shoots everybody and Proudstar goes to town on Jace.
Yeah.
And then
he pummels the shit out of him.
And Jace is just, kill me.
Yeah.
I'm just let me go to my daughter. Just kill me. But you know who he never went back to?
His daughter.
No, him getting back with his wife.
He never got back with his wife.
No, there was the episode where she called and she's like, I saw that you're a hero of the purifiers.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Because he was about to... I'm like, this is it. He turns again.
Yeah.
And then his wife calls. She's like, I'm proud of what you're doing. And I'm like... he's like, I'm going to get my wife... You can see it. He's like, in his mind, he's like, I'm going to get my wife back. And then it never goes back to that. And I just now realized it.
Yeah, I never even thought about that. Yeah.
Because...
their whole relationship has been off camera. So I'm like, whatever. I don't care at this point.
The sisters, they blow up this building. Good Lord.
Yeah.
And then I loved that the Polaris knew how to take them down by going to Esme.
Right.
Getting her to stop.
Yeah, she was the weak link of the three. Yeah. Which
didn't do because the cops were coming and Esme was with the sisters. How'd they get away from... how'd they get out of there?
I don't know. Yeah, and she's like, I'm not leaving without my sisters.
And then she's without her sisters.
She's left without her sisters. I'm not quite sure where the sisters are.
We go into... Now, Lauren and Andy can't go in. They're down and out because they're...
they used a lot of power. Mm-hmm. Fenris is not easy.
So we're sending in... we have Polaris. We have Eclipse. Punisher Mom. And Reed.
Yes.
And I'm thinking this is where Reed's going to get his powers. He's going to know how to use them. We're going to go in. We're going to see his full power and potential.
Well, we certainly saw that.
Yes, we did. After the battle with the Clapper and the I guess, Transporter and Mutant Who's Strong.
Yeah.
I said, did you watch Get the Talkers at all while you weren't here?
Yeah. I was with the Morlocks.
When I was saying...
It's the only show you put on down there.
When I was saying... I really wish we could get some mutants whose powers are not, I'm strong.
Yeah. I know. Well, that guy, wasn't he one of the defectors?
Yes.
Yeah, so, I guess it's good that he came back around.
But still, we just keep getting I'm strong mutants.
I know.
And I'm just like, come on.
You have to have the super strength guys to, do those unbelievable things.
Good Lord. We cover in Dad, get the emotional moment. He goes upstairs. Reva thinks she's got him. She's doing her yell, which I still don't understand how it works.
No, I don't know. I think it's it's not a suppressant of sorts. I think it's like a sensory overload.
But when she got Hacker Girl,
yeah,
the triplets were all in the room. So she's can she focus it?
I feel like she can focus it.
So it only goes to one person.
I think if she focuses it, that's when you're really screwed.
Yeah. So she starts, and she doesn't realize. She's setting Dad off. She's setting Reed off. And then and Reed that line. Oh, you want Fenris's powers? Here you go, bitch. Boom.
Yeah. Boom. Oh my god.
Loved it.
And then the whole building just disintegrates. I'm like, oh my god, that's crazy. And it sucks to see him go from the show, but it makes sense.
Did not see that coming.
Yeah, I didn't see it coming. I thought maybe we would find some sort of control with his power.
And so did I.
But
I was thinking next season we're going to open up and he's full X-Men, I got powers, I know how to use them.
But alternatively, they did talk about how, because his power was suppressed for so long, that it was eventually going to rip himself apart.
Yeah.
He talked about it again. It's just, okay, I guess that's the most logical place for him to go.
Yeah.
And you look moving forward, we've talked about this several times, that like hardly anybody dies. We have a lot of people that have died in this season. So it's good that you have a main character that is gone. So now it opens up the door that maybe anybody could die.
Exactly, and that's always a good thing.
Yeah.
When death becomes something that's actually used in the show, because it's so often people kill people, they just come right back, and it just, I hate that.
Yeah.
Makes death mean nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I think that is really good, and you know, I applaud them for doing it. I did not see it coming. I love when something happened that I didn't see coming. And you had thought we were going to get through the whole episode, and then we were going to see Blink.
Yes.
And we did. Not exactly how you thought.
Not the capacity I thought. But still, like, it's awesome that she came back in some... Go ahead.
In legit blink way.
Yeah.
It looks like she came back from the future.
Yes.
And because if you look through the portal, it looked very Days of Future Pasty.
Yeah, it's very, very burning.
And she looked very Days of Future Pasty.
Yeah, and she's using daggers, too.
She's using the daggers to do it. And she had talked about that on the panel at New York Comic Con that I went to. Yeah. So it's very exciting to see how, I'm like, oh, so this is what you've been excited for us to see.
Yeah.
So I'm glad.
One scene that we get zero context about.
Nope. And that's how we end the show. I lost it.
Yeah. It was a great way to end. But it's a cliffhanger of sorts, but there's so many avenues we go down.
Yeah.
I'm just really curious if we're going to be able to see a third season.
Very true, and we'll let's get into that a little bit in predictions. So that was our episode, Matt. What were the things you really liked about the episode?
Either the unsuspecting death of Dad. Mm-hmm. I mean, I like it just because of the fact that it's a surprise. We didn't see it coming. And I also like it for the sheer fact that, I mean, you look forward into the future, and did we need Dad going forward? And honestly, probably not. I liked Thunderbird in costume. Thought that was cool. That's about it for that. I
liked that he goes, I'm Thunderbird.
Yeah.
I was like, he said it!
He popped so hard for it.
Popped me.
I liked the mass destruction, too.
Yeah.
That's one thing we've missed all season long. There's been a lot of death, but the mass destruction was at an all-time high in this episode.
Here's one of the things I really liked. You know, we've been complaining a lot throughout the season.
I mean, that's what we do on this show.
Why are the effects so bad?
Yeah.
You know, like we were complaining about what's her name, Twisty Girl. Her power was Rebecca. Her power was so it was weird effects and stuff like that.
It was terrible.
After seeing the end of this episode, I'm like, oh, that's where your effects went.
Yeah, we ran out of
They went to Reed and they went to Blink being able to throw. Okay, I see where your effects went. I see what you were doing, so I kind of liked that. I liked that we saved our money and used it for the effects in this episode.
Yeah, I still could have gone without seeing Rebecca's powers. Like with how bad that those effects were, I could have gone without seeing that.
True.
Yeah.
Like you, I loved Thunderbird. I love that he called himself. I love the axe. Everything about it. Cool. I love that the Morlock, the Urg, is like, yo, all right, we got to do something.
Right.
And I love where we could head. So many different avenues, like you said.
I don't even know, man. I really have no idea where we're at. I really wish we would have. The final scene would have been like, I need to show you guys something, and then we go into the portal. And it's like we see a desolate wasteland where it's like all burning, and it's like, what the hell's happening here?
Yeah, and then Josh Brolin standing there as Cable.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be cool.
But still, would have been cool. Would have been cool. Yeah, very interesting. Negatives.
Oh man, negatives. Dude, that I mean, outside of the costume, the whole Thunderbird fight scene was
so bad.
Not great.
That editing of that fight scene,
awful.
like the random cuts to him putting the makeup on, and Jace loading his gun. I'm like, was your gun not already loaded, bruh?
I mean, did the guy who edited Bohemian Rhapsody, is he the one that edited this? I don't understand. It's just terrible.
Good pull.
But I think that was my main issue with this episode. I mean, it was slow at parts, but I mean, understanding where we were headed with the finish, it kind of makes sense. I don't know if I have many other negatives outside of that one huge one. Although I feel like there deserves to be more repercussions for blowing up an entire building with Sentinel Services
Full of
people. Yeah. That's an issue.
Yeah.
I feel like we should really, address that. I don't know if we will. And then even blowing up the other building, feel like we should address that as well. We didn't even have any resolution with the leader of the Purifiers.
Yeah, he turned himself in.
Oh, that's right. He did. You're right.
Because Esme made him do it.
You're right. I forgot about that. And then I think, again, the cliffhanger, the end, I feel like we could have pushed the envelope a little bit more with that.
As much as I wanted a little bit more,
Yeah.
I think that's how they should have done it.
Yeah.
Because now they're not painted into a whole of what they do next season, if they're next season. So.
Yeah.
Another thing I meant to mention on my positives is Polaris. I've been really hard on Polaris because I haven't liked emotional, whiny, cry.
Right.
That's not Polaris to me.
Yeah.
That has not been the character that you have developed for so long. All right, all of a sudden you change who she was. And this episode, I felt she was back to being like, yeah, I'm a badass. My father was Magneto, and I'm Polaris.
Right.
What up?
Yeah.
And that's what I liked.
I liked the mutant battle, too. Mm-hmm. I mean, I feel like we could have done a little bit more with it, and it could have been better, but I like that we got a mutant battle.
Yeah.
Because we don't really get that too often.
Very true. Yeah. Very true. So... yeah, I agree. I think there was some choppy editing in there too.
Yeah.
Like randomly, it's just like Eclipse blows something up, and then the big strong mutant just goes, "Whoa!"
You can tell he goes to improv class.
Yeah, probably. So, season finale. We still don't know if there's going to be another season.
I don't know.
Disney has been bought by Fox.
Yes.
Fox now owns the mutants.
Disney owns them.
Disney owns mutants. All their television shows connect. What's gonna happen here? What do you think we're gonna get another season?
Well, I'm disappointed that Netflix didn't cancel it before the season started. But
Jessica Jones.
Who knows? In 3 weeks, Fox could just be like, "You're canceled." I don't know, man. This is gonna be an interesting thing because I think the ratings are going to do a lot with it. Like, I say ratings. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. probably has terrible ratings, but they keep bringing that back.
When do we get? They've already got season 7. We haven't even aired season 6. We thought season 6 was going to be the end.
Yeah,
and they're like, oh, by the way, we're doing season 7. What?
Yeah. So that right there, I don't know, man. I'm leaning toward they cancel it. And the reason why I'm leaning toward it is because it's not something Disney made.
Yeah.
And I feel like Disney is of the mindset of, we'll release everything that's already been produced. But we're not going to do anything that we don't create.
One of the things I think they can do is now they've done this where this portal opens and she's like, you got to come see this.
Yeah.
You got to see this cliche. To quote CinemaSins. Disney could take it and do whatever they want with it.
It could.
What's on the other side of that portal? That's Disney.
It's a mouse.
I can't do it, Mickey. Oh, there you go. Someone can.
Hey, you bastards! Where the hell have you been?
So that would be something I would like to see because, again, I like this cast. I think they're a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You can take just the mutants, the ones you have now, the good guys, and do whatever you want with them.
Yeah.
You know? And if you don't want to use the rest, you don't want to bring back the Turner and all that, then this is where Turner's story ends, in a hospital.
Yeah.
It's perfectly fine.
Yeah,
it's a fitting ending.
If you're going to end this show, I mean, I kind of guess, I feel like you've ended it on a note that, like, this could be a series finale and be done with it. Or, you're right, it could be a Disney thing where it's just like, this is the next path. We're just going to go away from all that and we go here.
Erg has brought it up. He's like, yeah, y'all got Reva in that uprising, but people heard what she did, and there are people behind her. There are other factions out there now. So now there's anybody we want to use out there.
Yeah.
Which is a very interesting idea.
It's a very generic
Yeah.
Like, way
So it kind of goes, okay, and I don't know if maybe this was Fox's intention of, all right, we're just going to leave this very ambiguously, and, hey, guys, I hope y'all get more. Bye.
I actually believe that that's probably what they did.
Yeah.
I'm going to be very curious to see what direction they go in. Because there's no other Fox mutant show or anything.
Legion? Was Legion canceled?
Legion? Well, no. Legion's FX, and I don't think Legion's been canceled.
Well, yeah, but FX is owned by Fox.
Yeah. I just don't think it's been canceled yet.
I think they've said we're doing one more season. I think that's what Legion said. Like we have one more season, and that is the last season. Yeah. Not canceled, but we know where we want to take our story, and I think that's what Legion has said. But I'm not sure because honestly, Legion's the only superhero show I don't watch.
It's good. It's actually really good.
I know. I need to watch it, but I watched episode 1, and I was like, oh, I have to focus.
Yeah, you have to really pay attention to it.
And then I never focused enough to watch the rest of it.
Yeah, you should, though. It's good. I don't know, man. I think Disney will let Legion go, and it's, air its last thing, be done with it, whatever. As much as we like The Gifted, I just feel like it's going to get that axe.
And I'm very disappointed because... And what made me start thinking about this is I was looking at Natalie Allen Lynn's Instagram this afternoon. And her story was airing all of her when I first was Lauren, how great this has been, stuff like that. I'm like, ugh, that doesn't feel good.
Nope.
That looks bad.
Yeah.
So...
Anytime an actor talks about progression and development in a character, it almost seems like they're trying to sell their next character. Yeah.
So, either way. Anyway, I loved this season. I had a lot of fun. It was great talking. This was a great experiment as well, doing Gifted Talkers on video.
Yeah.
One of the biggest things I've ever taken on, and it was very difficult.
Yes.
So, I look forward to what Gifted has to offer next season, and, hopefully we can get some more mutants, and y'all know how much I love the mutants.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. So. I love the mutants, too. It's gonna be an interesting thing to look out for. Hopefully, let's fingers crossed we get renewed for a third season.
Exactly. All right, Matt, put yourself over.
All right, so you can find me on all social media at Move the Joystick, and don't forget to check out Cinelinx.com. Donate to Real Outreach as well to help benefit some needy kids.
That's right. You can find me on all social media at Real Jackass B.C. RealJackass B.C. While we talking all sorts of superhero stuff, because that's what I do, and I love the mutants, and I hope we get to know the Gifted. So,
it's so dope, bruv.
So dope, bruv.
Don't forget to check out Channel Control.
Channel Control. All right, guys. Catch y'all next time.